This is Novo 2010 Sharp Eye channel. We are here at Orlando Stadium, Orlando Pirates 0, Sekhukhune United 1. My brother, how's it?
I am alive and kicking, my lead.
Are you also bumping like a tennis ball?
I'm bumping like a tennis ball this time. Not even like a tennis ball, maybe like a football, a speed ball, my lead. Yeah. No, we are happy, my lead. Let me first congratulate Sekhukhune United for this amazing win.
Yeah.
I think, man, we are the most underrated team in the county. We are one of those teams that when you're going to play against big teams, you already know the vibes out there. They're saying, Sekhukhune is going to lose.
Yeah.
But lately, back in the days against the Orlando Pirates, we always end that thing, they're going to say we're going to lose, but they have that thing in their hearts that this team will give us trouble. We came today. Congratulations to Coach Eric Tingler. Has been doing a good job. I mean, developing our youngsters. I mean, we have a good goalkeeper there, an AFCON winning medal goalkeeper. The boy is talented, very, very much talented, even from his DDC games. Now the keeper did clean sheet leadership. So congratulations for him. He was on the bench today, but I think he's gonna get there. Starting from how we played leadership, I think we played a 4-4-2 formation in the early minutes of the game, where you find our goalkeeper Ronaldo Lina. That guy is talented. You know, I was not a fan of Ulina, but I'm a fan of hard work. I think he back in the days, you know, he's one of the reasons. If you're gonna remember what relegated Marusberg United, he's one of the reasons why Marusberg United was relegated, because of his low qualities back in the days. But I think the guy has changed. You see the likes of Sipo Chaine. We know Sipo Chaine. He was a man that, you know, when they attack him, he's just an open net. But look at how he has improved, becoming a goalkeeper of the season. And same from Ulina. Lina has improved from a game as Sundowns in the Nedbank Cup. The guy has very, very improved. Go our defense. You find an experienced player like Kadoso. The man is talented in terms of cool, calm and collected at the back. He's solid at the back, winning those aerial ball alongside this new boy Utokolo, the man of the match, Umidupi. The boy is very, very much talented from even the game at TS Galaxy. Though there were some minor mistakes from the game, but I think he has learned from those games. He was solid today at the back, winning those aerial balls, even in terms of positioning, defensive unawareness. He was very, very good. Going on the other side, we got Tepo. There was a point where he was a little bit lacking in terms of he was doing minor mistake, high school mistakes. But what I loved about him, he managed to see those mistakes and corrected his mistakes. Uapolis was nowhere to be seen on that side. Even when Rilemu Fuken came to that side, he was nowhere to be seen. Now, he was pocketing them all along the whole half. So the guy has played very well. You look at another boy, Uvioletapa. Our leadership, let's be honest, man. Jomosono produced quality for this county. Jomosono scouts quality for this county. That boy is from Jomo Cosmos, scouted by Dr. Jomosono. I think the boy is talented leadership. I thought maybe he was going to be released this season going overseas, but unfortunately, you know, the chairman said he's not yet ready for overseas, and we still also want to benefit from the boy. We still want to also put a cap. So I think we really needed him a lot. I think today you saw him leadership.
Is he a left back, ne?
The left back, very, very talented. I see, though unfortunately he's on the left, but I see a Kulise Mudawi in him. I see a Hakim Ziyech in him. The boy is very, very much talented, cool, calm and collected. I mean, he's a left back that he tackles, doesn't accumulate the yellow cards. That's what we need as a team, because those ones who are going to accumulate the yellow cards, they're gonna kill the team. When you get a red card, the team is gonna be killed. Going in the middle, one thing I saw from Ipolokwane City, and one thing I like maybe with our analysts, it's unfortunate we lost Sinesi Pomali, but I think we still have good analysts in the team. But I realized the reason why Ipolokwane City lost because they didn't have players in the middle. You remember I told you the only player that was solid in the middle was Uma Pangula against them when they were playing against Polokwane City. There was no Kambala in that middle. So they realized that thing and they played Utaba Munare and Utaba Munare and Mkizi. They were very cool. They were very solid Molaga leadership. They were not allowing Mbule to play. There was a point I was asking myself, where is Mbule today? Why did they bench Mbule? Mbule was nowhere to be seen. When Munare fails to lock him, Mukizi will come and lock him because there were two defensive midfielders at Morar leadership. So I think that's the very same thing I will credit our analysts for managing to analyze that thing where the middle was a little bit, they were enjoying in the middle. Nduli, Mbule and Masongani were enjoying the middle from the last game. So what do? You lock them in the middle. That's the only way Pirates wins. You lock them in the middle, wingers you will lock them. Mufuking and Police were nowhere to be seen. What option did they have? They have option at long balls. They are not that much good with the long balls when you have a player like Udlamini on the bench. That's why you saw at some point they wanted to put in Mariko, and you saw Mariko shooting those long balls. Then they wanted to put even Dlamini shooting those long balls. But again, the quality of Ronaldo Lina was superb. They were nowhere to get in there. And you look at still in the midfield as we played 4-4-2. You see Keloto Makhalwa And I just forgot who's one on the other side. I think it was Vusimusi Ngube. Quality. Keleto Makhala, I mean, you're talking about a player of the season nominee, a player of the season, footballer of the season nominee,
Exactly,
a man who bears 11 assists from the last season, a quality talented player from Mamlo Sundowns. He was very, very talented under the leadership of coach Pito Musimane. So the man is produces quality. You saw when he gets Kope leadership, the defense becomes scared. But CBC, they do those mistakes. You even question over, hey, CBC the defender of the season by doing those silly mistakes. But again, one thing that I always ask myself about him, and I still haven't found a correct explanation, is why is it that much selfish? There's some balls where you get leadership, just pass the ball, just pass the ball. Linda Move is available there, but quality talented from Move, solid na Elena going forward. What I liked about him, he could replace Lindam because Lindam was playing as a sort of a false nine. Well, Linda was a bit lacking because Lindam, we know the age, guys. We know the age is bit running. He's unfortunate.
He got knocked also. He got an
you
injury,
see, when he got an injury, then positioning sometimes Shire. Then you see Mube coming in and playing that false nine, being able to get those balls forward. But there was a point where we needed the two of them to, because there was a point where Makhala had the ball. Makhala didn't have the option because they were too much at the back. They were too much defensive. I think Mara, they were a little bit scared of Orlando Pirates. Man, this team played very well from the last game, so there's no way you cannot be scared about the team. And you look at Bradley Grobler. I think Bradley Grobler is one of the most underrated strikers in the country. I mean, he's now number 3, I think, in terms of the all-time top goal scorers of the league. It's unfortunate in our county leadership, the fans are only looking at the 3 teams only. If you never played for Chiefs, if you never played for Pirates, if you never played for Mamelodi Sundowns, you're not going to be recognized as the best player in the county. I mean, Grobler, we never saw him at Bafana. Nowhere at Bafana level, but the guy has been keeping in the quality of super sport leadership.
He's 35 years old now.
It's 35, not even 35. I think 39 or 30 something.
Is it 39?
Yeah, that's why they gave him a 1-year contract. But I think we need to be a bit extended because of his giving us the quality in terms of going forward. It's unfortunate he didn't find the opportunity because of the players like Umbogas that were looking him. But unfortunately, they gave the A game in terms of position. You might not sometimes play well in terms of giving your primary objective, but in terms of secondary objective, the guy was very, very good. Ulindam Tambo, another talented player. You know, Lindam Tambo, when he plays against Pirates, guys, we know you're already guaranteed an assist or a goal. But today I don't know if he offered an assist, but he played a little bit very well leadership. I think going forward, the balls how positioning sometimes he has name sharper positioning, but he played very well, and congratulations to Mgisa for giving us that goal. It was a questionable goal, and I think
that was a goal. The thing is, like, I think Chaine was over the line, and then he tried to save over the line.
Say over the line, and it was going to be tough. And already you question, do they really deserve the goalkeeper of the season and the defender of the season? How they were lying to good defense during that moment. They were beat. They were messed up leadership. They were they were messed up. You soon Bogazi here, because they were messed up. There was no space. They were not giving each other space. That's why I ended up seeing them making that mistake. Because of the first goal with Shapile, then Sipo Chaine, he stopped it. Then now, after he's stopping it, the pressure is no longer on him. The pressure on the defense. Kick the ball out. Exactly, what do? You kick the ball back to a Sekhukhune player. Mkize put it in the net.
Exactly.
So I think they really need. I think the Orlando Pirates fans, honestly speaking, in a bantamman, I think they missed Abongile Tom. Leadership. They missed Abongile Tom. Abongile Tom was not going to give the Sekhukhune that goal. We know very well.
Remember, it was the linesman. But let's leave that. Lastly, your debutants. I saw Ndlovu there coming in as a debut sub. What's your take on those two?
I almost forget to credit the master of Eric Tinkler for seeing who sharp. Remember Tinkler, this Pirates we sharp the very same game plan that we used last season. So here's the thing: after they scored, you change the formation from a 4-4-2 to a 5-4-1, because you saw they took out. I don't remember who they took out, but then they put in Ndlovu. Ndlovu is more like a Mbogazi, man. In terms of how body high you see him, in terms of positioning, Omnandi still he was solid. There were balls that were coming in after Pirates realized, hey, now we need to put in the goals in terms of long passes. He was not allowing the players to be free for defense the way they were taking. So I think credit to our technical team. And the problem with Orlando Pirates, I will just say one thing with the problem with Orlando Pirates. Pirates coach. The problem with Orlando Pirates coach is subbing. Even from the last game, remember the moment he took out Bombule and other players, the tempo of the game went down.
They couldn't even score.
They couldn't even score in the second half. That's the thing. So I think the technical game plan as Sekhukhune was that hang with them in the first half. Second half, there we come. The coach was not good in terms of subs. There was a point he didn't need to put some other players, just need to put Idlamini in. But I think the coach now is under very, very too much pressure. He's under a lot of pressure because of I think last season Pirates didn't lose their first game. They won their 7th game consecutively. So the coach is very, very under pressure. If he doesn't deliver, the one thing is if he doesn't deliver the empty net, which I think it will be difficult because you still have the likes of Sekhukhune, you still have like the likes, so you can still gonna play against Mamelodi Sundowns, which Mamelodi Sundowns that is angry from the cheaper. What happened with cheaper? But I think the coach is under pressure, man. While he's under pressure, he's gonna be tough for him.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, my leader.
Good analysis as always.
For
sure.
For your soccer updates, visit www.2010sharpi.com.